Welcome to all the friends of Tomboy Tots, as well as our enemies, to the New Year's special party of Tomboy T-Rod. The universe as we know it has now been in existence for over 170,000 million billion years and will be ending in a little over half an hour. I'm Persis and she's Raven.
So welcome everyone, welcome one and all to Milliways, the restaurant at the very end of the universe. Woo!
Enjoy!
Awesome! What better way to start off 2015 with the world coming to an end?
Yeah, all that warp time travel is giving me a headache though.
Ew.
Oh god, I'm still feeling nauseous. Oh god, hand me a paper bag there, Raven.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's like my head is still in 2014 and hasn't caught up with my body. Whew.
You know, before we strapped on in our pressurized cabins, somebody told me that they don't need any anti-nausea pills. I wonder who. Who could that be?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man, because those pills are really for the weak. I don't know why. What kind of buffet is this? It's full of freaking pills. But of course, you know, besides the pills, I think this is like the coolest countdown party ever. And of course, it's organized by us.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey has nothing on us. Yeah, because we're like the cool bitches witches.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, speaking of that dude, come on, look at my watch. You know this analog watch I had? I'm wearing right now? The hour and the second hand are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. What the? Do you think it's trying to tell us something, you know? It's so strange.
I don't know, man. It's just been moving it looks like it's on a loop.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I know.
I don't know. That is a weird watch. It just needs to be dumped. Anyway, it's your imagination running wild again as usual. You know. Poke. Just like during dinner, you claim there are like 2 people swimming in your cocktail glass. Are you in there, Raven? Are you home?
I am definitely here. Hello.
Nano. Are you home?
Wherever. Anyway, maybe perhaps I have too much of that spike punch, which I said is really tasty actually. You know what? We only have 30 minutes left before the world ends, as you know it. It will end for good. And that's it. That's the end of the universe. You know, there won't be any afterwards. So
I am ready for it.
yeah. Once again, let's just toast to another episode of Tomboy T-Rod, Asia's biggest and only all-female English comedy geek chat podcast. Isn't that awesome? The last thing on earth you hear before the world comes to an end.
I'll drink to that, lady. And that's right, it's not pronounced tirade or tirade or tirade, but T-Rod! The way we like to say it, and we've been saying it since episode 1, right, Raymond?
Yep.
On this no-holds-barred fortnightly podcast with a whole load of geek, drama, and humor thrown into every episode, including this one.
So, today, we are ushering the month of January with a Space Jam Party for the first ever episode of 2015. Yo, what's up, everyone?
I know, man. I believe I can fly. Anyway, featuring many of our cool friends that we interviewed over the course of 2014. So
yeah, those who survive, you know, our episodes.
Yeah,
actually.
let's go catch up with these guys, and I've just one thing to say. Let's hope I don't puke again at the end of this episode, and that I just
That'd be so freaking gross.
Yeah, let's hope I stay sober. Come on.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear something? I swear I heard someone tapping on the windows. Do you
What the
hear
hell's
that?
that? Yeah, I heard that. What the hell's that?
Why is it moving?
Oh my god, Raven!
What?
I just noticed it's space out there. You can't hear shit in space. I can't hear shit. What the hell's
What?
there? Who's tapping on the window? Who's outside there? There's no gravity. I know we're at the end of the universe. What's going on? Oh my god, paranoia, panic, paranoia.
Have one of those pills again, you know. Hey, look, Persist, there's a pill for you. Take it.
Pills!
It will calm you down.
Pills!
Yeah, it's multicolored. It's so colorful.
Oh, get that away from me, pills! No! I think I saw the fabulous LaQuisha and her pussy right over at the bar.
Oh, really?
Hey LaQuisha, welcome to the party!
LaQuisha,
We're so happy you made it! So,
Woohoo!
Mom,
Mom.
Nice to hear.
good, how was the trip here? And I hope pussy was alright.
Both had the gas and we just
Okay.
passed out for most of the hyperspace.
Do you want some more pills?
Love your guys'
pills?
outfit.
I know, it's so awesome, right? Mine's like neon and like completely fluorescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet, like it's so far off the rainbow, only bees can see it.
But do you like my mustache? Do you like my mustache? You know, my Cheech and Chong mustache?
Oh my god, that's so great.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you use like a special kind of wax to get it like that?
Yeah, and also special kind of fluorescence. It's shining. It's got disco lights in it.
Yeah.
Check it out.
This is such a great bar. I love it.
I know. It's like it fits with my Tron costume, that you know.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so like Earth 22 shit.
Yeah, but she's got her feather boa on the Tron costume as well, so it's all good.
Awesome. So as you guys already knew, LaQuisha Redfern was our special guest back on our Beard and Drag episode, where we ushered in November, like 1 month earlier.
Oh yes, and we're still Movembering, if you can tell from my Cheech and Chong mustache.
And this time around, I have a beard. See, I managed to grow some beard.
A beard with your Tron outfit, nice.
I will lift out my visor later so you can have a look.
I like what your beard's doing under the black light. That's really great. I like how that glows.
Yeah, nice, right? It's so like, you know, end of the world chic.
Exactly. Just stick around later for the disco session because all the strobe lights going to be coming from us. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. But anyway, yes,
Yes.
LaQuisha was born on the ballroom floor of an ocean liner somewhere in the South Pacific while her mother was in the middle of the gay Gordons.
So she is the world's favorite bearded lady drag queen who now lives in a crashed space station with her
Cuddle
Cuddle
Unit
Unit
5! The
The
pussy! So if you guys want to like float out into space, you can also follow LaQuisha at her Twitter handle at LaQuishaR. Okay, that's LaQuishar. Or go and like her on her Facebook page, please. She's very entertaining at LaQuisha Redfern, space Twitter and space Facebook. So on her Facebook page, she's known as LaQuisha Redfern. Okay, and we've liked her, we're following her, and she's very, very entertaining.
Bye, sweetie. I love you here. Do you know what? Oh, look at that! What are you up to tonight, Mr. Brown Paper Bag? Oh, it's actually a burger. It's not. I thought it was rum.
Whoa, this! It's some sexy mother shit!
I'm not into killing animals.
No, I didn't kill it. Someone else did. It came like this. Are you guys
I bet you've got a big
Hi.
actually.
I think they're new. They're like new to the city. Hi.
Hey!
Those ones aren't. Those are seasoned city dwellers. They were like, no crazy lady, we got no attention for you.
Come here, you have so much energy, I just love it.
I do with some pills.
Let's just live together. Everyone should just each other, you know, be animals, roll around in each other's shit, do whatever you want, mate. Have a go at it, eh?
Are you from the farm, dear? Actually, you know those pills you had before? Maybe I will have one of them.
Here we go. I always have a nice stash.
It's great.
Shh, I'm giving you the special ones, LaQuisha, okay? Don't tell anyone, okay? Hey, come here, Cuddle Unit. Here, have a pill. have a pill.
Doesn't need any more pills. I'm 5 times smaller than me. You could pill here. Do not give my pussy. Look, spit that out. Spit it out.
No, she just
Hey,
swallowed
I'm
it.
just trying to give your cat a good time here. But anyway, okay, thoughts for 2014, LaQuisha.
How is it like at the space station?
Yeah.
Space station's great. Basically, there's like a laser printer, which is quite futuristic.
Wow, that's so
It's amazing.
2014.
That would remind you of your home.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable, actually. And sometimes I like to reenact scenes from Barbarella.
So that's part of the plan for 2015, huh?
2015. Well, I actually had to get a space job to pay space taxes, so that's been quite interesting.
What is that space tax? I thought the whole point of you escaping to the space station is to avoid the taxes.
Yeah.
I have this like deep sense of morality that I should like not commit this.
Thou shalt not evade taxes. So I hear in the rumor mill that you've got this really cool job at a space bank. What happens at a space bank?
So how does it work? Like if I deposit like 1,000 gold coins now, what's the interest like?
Does it become like 3,000 in 2
Yeah,
minutes?
with all the space travel, all the time travel, how does it work? How does interest go?
I know. How do you accrue interest in space? I'd love to know that.
Oh no, I actually work in the marketing department, so I don't know. These difficult questions. So I can't listen to give you financial advice.
So it's time for our rapid fire, and Raven has a few questions for you. What are your questions, Raven? I'm curious.
So the first question is, what song defines your 2014? Like, do you have a 2014 song?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stand by your man. Except that you changed the words a little bit, so sometimes it's hard to be a woman, to give all your love to just one pussy.
Who sang that song?
Your cat. Yeah. My pussy's on a diet at the moment because my pussy got really fat. So
Okay.
I
What is it?
I had to weigh my pussy, and my pussy's gained like 700 grams since last weigh-in, so now there's a special food. Yeah.
Okay. So, but how does space food make her fat? I thought space food is usually very dry and unappetizing.
No, that's the problem. She like goes to the other space stations and begs for food, and they believe her.
Naughty.
Okay, then. So now she has to wear a special holographic tag that says in 4 languages and a universal translator, "Feed me, I'm on a special diet."
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Naughty cuddle unit 5.
Yeah, naughty.
So now that we know what the naughtiest thing Cuddle Unit 5 has been doing, what's the naughtiest thing you did in 2014?
I tweeted about wearing panty liners twice. I mean, panty liners are amazing. I always just thought they were a really big waste of money. But then a costuming friend of mine said that if you put them in your armpits, it can stop sweat, especially on the garments. And right? And then I'm going to put the panty liner in, and it was like my private area was just wrapped in cotton wallets.
Oh my god. Okay, you did not hear this. It was the pills talking.
It was fantastic. And then the other thing was I asked one of New Zealand's major eco brands the best way to remove semen stains from cotton garments. Because they just left marks. And they were very good about it. They said, had I tried the pre-soak? And I said, no, I hadn't. Give that a go.
So,
matter of fact, they said the most important thing is to treat the stain while it's still wet. And I thought, well, that's some good advice.
So what's your favorite movie of 2014?
Oh, I don't really watch movies. Yeah, so, I don't know.
Did you make your own movie?
Odyssey. Well, no, actually, we did watch Space Odyssey for the 25th time.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like pornography for me, especially the Space Hilton. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Those Russian scientist women. Oh.
But isn't hell?
I was so glad I was
like
wearing a
hell.
panty liner. I got so
Hell. Yeah. Hell is just hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner?
Oh, dinner. Probably something fried. Yeah, almost certainly something fried.
Not Jamie
Maybe
Oliver,
fried.
right?
Fried Jamie Oliver.
Well, there's one thing we established in 2014. His 15-minute meals are a lie.
Yeah.
We have attempted to make the 15-minute meal. So, first of all, it took more than 15 minutes, and second of all, it was basically inedible. And then we actually tried it again, but we haven't edited it yet. But we went to a friend's house who lives in a very respectable neighbourhood who has a really good pantry, and even with her extraordinarily good pantry, it took 3 of us an hour to make the recipe. Yeah.
And it's making
Lies.
as well, right?
It's just lies to make people feel guilty.
Yeah, so this means that the other show that Nigella Lawson did, the 15-minute meals, is also a lie, right? Because she made that look so easy.
She lies about how good her food tastes.
Yeah.
She does lie about it because part of her intrigue is, she uses the forbidden ingredient, butter and salt and bacon grease, and so everyone's kind of a bit excited because it's a bit naughty. But I've actually tried the recipes. They're really, really dull.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've got no spices or herbs or really basically any seasoning. It's just butter.
Actually, you know why a lot of people still, enjoy her show? Because she is the main ingredient. Nigella is the main ingredient. She doesn't need butter and grease and bacon strips and what have you, to make a really good meal. She's it.
And maybe I'm the wrong person because, I'm not afraid to fry my food. I mean, I've fried some chips and I've fried some fish for dinner. And so maybe if I'd been on a diet and eating, like my neighbour probably, eating salad and whole grain
food
for like 2
and grass.
probably the recipes would be orgasmic and I'd be really glad I was wearing a panty liner. I'm just like, Nigella, there's a lot of saturated fat in my diet. I'm kind of immune to it.
Just some of the little pleasures that Lucretia takes in her daily
Yeah.
life.
Actually, the other thing is it keeps my arteries really hard. It's really good to have hard arteries because you know that arterial collapse would just be a tragic way to go. And it's really
Oh yeah, we train well, right?
Yeah.
my arteries are reinforced.
Any New Year resolutions?
I pay my tax. Well, look, no, the main reason I want to pay my tax is because I don't want to be Bono. Bono, and you're trying to help the Irish economy. How about you start by paying your damn tax?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I also think that if they continue to give out really bad free music on iTunes, they're gonna have a problem.
Was that really violated when it happened? It wasn't okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, for me, I always felt that ever since Bono decided to wear those fly-type sunglasses, that's when the music really went bad, yeah.
But apparently he has an eye condition, that's what he claims.
Oh god, he's now got all sorts of conditions ever since he fell off his bike, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I've got conditions. I've got terrible conditions. I've had toxoplasmosis, which is a crazy cat lady disease. I got tested for that. And, yeah. You get it from cat poo. So you just should be really careful when you clean your little tray. Maybe I've had enough pills, actually. That's right. I've got some new pills to work at the space bank.
Okay. So when you
I've got like a teal pill I take in the morning, and then a pink pill that I take at lunchtime, but I keep forgetting to take it, so I just take them both in the morning. And then I've got a white pill at night. It's good.
Nice.
Yeah, and so here's to 2050, Lucretia. Cheers!
Yeah.
Enjoy the party!
Persis, is Lucretia taking too many pills?
I don't
She's
know.
looking a little wobbly on her feet.
Yeah, she's been wobbly all over, actually. Well, don't worry, I've given her another pill to keep her on her toes. Okay?
Awesome! Yeah, for pills!
I love pills. Gotta have them every day. Hey, I just saw Anita over there. Let's go over there and talk to her.
Let's go!
Hey guys!
Hey, Anita!
How
Nice to see you again!
How
Looking
are
good.
you?
Nice outfit.
Yeah, what are you wearing today?
Lovely.
Well, as you can see,
Yes.
very little.
Nice!
I decided that if I was gonna transport myself all the way into outer space,
that I really wouldn't need very much clothes.
I know. Gravity doesn't do a lot here actually. He's on vacation.
Exactly. Well, things are floating in all the right places. So I'm quite happy about that.
Oh, I love it. Well, listeners, in case you didn't know, Anita Kapoor is an international celebrity television host and traveler, writer and advocate, hot dog fanatic and laundry fanatic, and yes, she is a third culture kid, right?
Yes, I am. And now I'm also a space traveler.
She's also a space traveler. And you can follow her at her Twitter handle at Anita Kapoor and like her fan page. So yeah, do what we do.
I think I need a space page as well.
Yeah,
A space fan page
Yeah,
for extraterrestrial activities.
So how do you get here? Like, do you teleport or do you take a shuttle?
Come on, Raven, the old-fashioned way. I just clicked my fingers. Hello.
Yeah, and it's like 3, 2, 1, bam!
You see? Which is
Yes, that's true.
which is why I'm not wearing very much, because I really didn't have time. I didn't realize. Boop! Here I am.
Just also explains this little genie bottle here on the countertop.
Yeah, don't rub it. Do not rub it.
Don't rub it in.
Okay.
So what's going on, guys? We're sitting here at the edge of the universe.
Nothing much.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch the war end in about half an hour, I think.
Actually, it's more like we couldn't get any restaurant to sponsor us back on Earth.
So we found out that this is an awesome restaurant that's just at the edge of the universe.
Yeah.
It took us a bit of a while to get there because it's like, a couple of thousand of years later. But yeah, we all get here. So
Yeah, we're kinky that way, so...
Yeah, we all get here eventually, huh? So what's plans for the new year? What's plans for Christmas, the new year?
We've got lots of guests from 2014 here, and we were always very curious to know what's in the mind of Miss Anita Kapoor and her thoughts for 2014.
You'd have to lie me on a couch for that. And soothe me with your voice and take lots of notes. So 2014 has been a pretty incredible year as far as travel's been going. I love to do my travel shows, and it felt like a year in which I returned to those roots. So that was really fantastic. I got a chance to see places and revisit some of my favorite places in Asia.
What luxury item do Singaporeans treasure most? Something bespoke? Or something old-fashioned? Something vintage? Or perhaps a timely investment? Let's find out why. Prized Possessions on Lux Asia, Saturday 8:30 p.m.
And I hope that trend continues next year. But apparently everyone's going to be moving to Mars, so I need a ticket for that as well.
But I heard that you've been Europe. It's just as nice as Mars, I think, or maybe nicer. Because Mars will be so hot, though.
It's definitely Mars as compared to Asia when you think about it, right? I mean, Europe is so very different. Yeah, I actually, I've done so much travel in the last, almost the sort of the second last and last quarter of the year. Europe was fabulous. I hadn't had a chance to really visit Germany before, and so I was in Munich, and I actually, for the first time, visited the Oktoberfest in Munich itself, which is quite the thing to do.
Nice.
I just thought it was going to be super cheesy, but it really isn't. It's so much fun.
And I know that you went to Italy as well, right?
I did. We basically did a 3-city tour. I was exploring some of these outlets, these outlet shopping. I didn't have to admit, I never really had a really great impression about outlet shopping, design outlet shopping before.
Yeah.
But now that I've been, it's actually a hell of a lot of fun. So we did 3 cities in 8 days. So that was a lot of flying involved.
Wow.
We went from Munich to London and then London to Milan. And my previous visit to Milan was many years ago, and I almost got assaulted by this guy who was trying to steal a lorry. Okay, and the reason I got involved is because I stared just a little bit too long. So he came right up to me and started speaking to me.
The Indian
thing. He started speaking to me in Italian.
The stare
So I
down.
just was like, what are you talking about? What? I was dying. I was just shitting myself. And then he left me alone because I was in Italian. So This time, Milan was just magnificent. It was just so much fun. It's such a great
It
city.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the fashion capital of the world. You get to see a lot of fashion when you're there.
Absolutely. And you know, for me, fashion isn't getting dressed up. It's basically daily outfits. You know, what are people's sort of uniform? And you know, Italians have this sort of style about them that is very effortless. It's very different from other cities. Even, you know, just simple things, a white shirt or just throwing, you know, a cardigan around their shoulders. And the footwear, you know, because everyone tends to wear, nobody wears high heels. I mean, come on, no. Everyone wears really great trainers or, you know, sort of driving shoes, things like that. So you're constantly looking at people's feet because they have great shoes. And everyone just has this sort of ease about them. I recently actually said on Facebook that Italians and Indians are like cousins from different sides of the world, but they're the same. We use our hands. We get pissed.
We used to
That's
stare
why we
down.
get pissed off easily. We like tomatoes. We like cheese. For us, it's paneer. For them, it's a whole bunch of other stuff. And there's this, you know, this kind of ease that I think when you're in India, you realize that things aren't going at 90 miles an hour. They're not going 90 miles an hour in Italy either. So I was right at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So plans for 2015.
Well,
So where do you intend to travel?
I know that you're not a believer of New Year's resolutions, and I am not either. I think I just throw all that out the
Sure.
window. So, I mean, are you going to approach this coming year in a different
Yeah.
way? Are you ready for
absolutely.
a change?
Totally ready for change. I think every year is like that, but sometimes it's about your willpower to push it through. You know, every year you sort of say to yourself, "Yeah, I'm ready for change," but you don't really believe yourself. But this year I believe it, and it's not actually. It's kind of more frightening, you know, to sort of be ready for it, because you have to also make a pact with yourself to take whatever comes. I'm definitely going to be traveling more, and I wanted to do a few more things this year that were gifts to myself for my own self-development and growth. So I'm actually going for a Third Culture Kid conference in
Nice.
March, the end of March, which I think is going to be wonderfely mind-blowing and, you know, soul-opening and knowledge-opening. I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, just next week, I'll be in Japan. I'll be
Nice.
filming, it's a little series in Japan, and I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't actually been in Japan during winter time, so I'm just gonna freeze my ass off.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Have
it's gonna be
fun.
great.
It won't be as bad as Pluto, I think. Pluto
Pluto is a
is-
whole different planet. Get it?
Yeah, but you know what? I still definitely think that there's a conspiracy to get the Chinese up there in Mars. First
Really?
thing,
Yeah?
They're probably going to try and get there
Well,
first.
probably.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
you probably will find a Chinese restaurant there.
I would love that.
Yes.
What do you think? What would you call a Chinese restaurant on Pluto?
Chudo,
Come on, we need to come up with a really good Chinese restaurant name on Pluto.
Chinko. What about Chinko? I like
What?
Chinko. I mean, it's Pluto and Chinky.
All I can think is Ice Baby.
What?
Ice baby?
It's so cold.
Jeez.
I would call it
Okay.
Bao.
Bao?
Why?
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 Like-
It has nothing to
Like
do with Pluto.
Pow Bam Boom and like P-A-U.
Oh, Pao Bam Boom.
I don't know. God, I don't know. What would I call a Chinese restaurant on another planet? I don't know.
Yeah, Pao seems good, you know.
Right? Come to Pow on Pluto.
But if it's like Mars, it would be Mao as well, Chairman Mao.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you call anything by Mao these days, it's kind of okay. Forget it, passe. Okay, you can't use communist
I mean, it's so
memorabilia.
iconic.
You can't have Mao
Oh,
pictures
no?
and statues. No, if you have them, please can you let it go, girls? Let it go.
What?
Just let it go. You need to move on to some other.
Yeah, she just completely divulged my personal secret. Yeah.
But it's true though. It's because it's like now it's like four zillion years after 2014. So
Exactly.
And do you think that Chinese food is going to be the same when it's on
It better
a planet?
be, man.
Do you
It
think
better be, okay? My
Really?
char siu pao.
I would think that
Hey,
it would
hey,
change.
hey. I
right?
don't care what happens. my char siu bao better be alright on Pluto. My noodles,
You're authentic.
yes.
Yes. I'm thinking of actually having a Malay stall on one of these planets because it's more exciting because, warms me up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's precisely because it's like, warms you up.
So, and I know what you can call your Malay food stall. Nasi,
Okay.
Yeah.
nasi Pluto.
Oh, nice! I like Nasi Pluto already.
Okay, let's patent this.
Yeah, I was patenting this right now.
And
Okay.
for the Chinese food stall, because it's most likely going to be a la mian stall, we
Lam mian
shall
or
call
ban
it-
mian? Ban mian, right?
ban mian, whatever, it's
Yeah.
mian,
Yeah, it's
right?
mian.
It's gonna have to be like
Totally mian.
So, okay, my next question is, what was the naughtiest thing you did back in 2014?
the naughtiest thing.
Naughtiest.
Yes.
Naughtiest.
Oh, I know. I'll tell you the naughtiest thing I did. I actually enjoyed my shoot in the Maldives. That was naughty. Aren't you not supposed to enjoy your shoots? I had a blast. It was so much fun. It did not feel like a shoot. It felt like a holiday.
Nice. But really? Are you not supposed to
So
enjoy
you know what I
your
mean?
shoots?
right?
I enjoy
it's
my
like
shoots.
it's like the thing that people say. I always enjoy my shoots, but this, I mean, shooting in the Maldives. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Before it
No,
all
it was
gets
fantastic.
before it disappears,
Exactly.
right?
Under the
Yeah.
sea
Bloody place disappears. I really loved it.
in 50 years.
But aren't they moving? Are they looking for some alternative place to
You-
move
you would
to,
hope
right?
so.
That's what I heard. Yeah, you would,
You would
right?
hope so.
Push come to
Yeah.
shove, they wouldn't have a choice. Well, you can always come to the edge of the universe.
That's true.
To
Which is where we're all
Milliways,
going to
yeah.
be with our Lamian, Pluto Lamian, and what? Nasi Pluto.
Nasi Pluto.
Restaurant.
Nasi Pluto.
Yes, I gotta love
Yes.
that one. I love that one. Nasi Pluto.
What would be your dream travel destination?
Good question. I think I would really like to explore Iran. I just feel very compelled in some way or the other. I'd like to really explore Iran. I think it would be a kind of a different dream destination, you know?
Why
It's
Iran?
just, I like to get behind the stories and the impressions and the stereotypes of places. And I, follow a few people on Twitter, and I hear a lot of stories, and I think these seems to be this very interesting country. It seems to be filled with a lot
Yeah.
of intelligence and charisma, and I like cities like that. I like countries like that. So let's see.
One of my friends went to Iran this year, and she was saying it was
Came back in one piece.
yeah, she did. The funny thing is like because you from Singapore you need to make a visa to go there,
Yeah,
and then you have to wear
Yeah.
the headscarf like
Yeah.
you can't show your hair. So she took a really hilarious photo of herself,
yeah.
and she was there. She said it was different to what she think it could be because the people are really friendly, the food is really nice, and people are just they're because it's not spoiled by tourism as well. So in a way, it's more the people are more sincere and
And you get an more authentic experience, I suppose. It's a bit more genuine. Yeah.
But I also seem to think that there's a lot of very talented writers
always
and
have been,
filmmakers
right?
and artists there. Yeah, and I mean, like, I've been discovering a lot about like these female artists that have come up from Iran and have been like, it's beautiful, just beautiful art, very poignant art. Nothing too fancy. Just capturing moments of silence, moments of introspection, and amongst all the chaos that the country's gone through, all the destruction, finding the spaces in between. I think that's very interesting.
Also so important. I mean, sometimes when you live in a big city, you don't get an opportunity or you don't think about looking at the spaces in between. I would say that's probably one of my thought processes for the next year as well. Look at the spaces and the stories in between, and I'd like to be able to return to a little bit of writing as well. So let's see.
Thanks a lot, Anita.
Hey guys.
Enjoy the rest of the party.
Listen,
Cheers and happy
this
New
is what I
Year.
wanna
don't get
say
too cold though. Don't catch a chill though.
Okay, this is what I want to say to the two of you. I think you guys are doing an
Okay.
incredible job with this podcast thing. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And everyone should be listening to you, and I know that you guys are just gonna head off into the stratosphere. Who needs Pluto
Who needs
Yeah,
Pluto?
who needs it?
when you've got the Tirade girls
Yeah.
so
and a
and the
spaceship.
spaceship?
Yeah.
So don't fall off the edge of the universe.
No, we're not going to do the interstellar thing.
Yeah,
that's
just
for
stay on the edge. Just don't fall off the edge.
sure. Totally. Yeah, exactly.
I love you both.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Have a
From a
great
great traveler.
rest of the year and enjoy the rest of the party.
Yeah!
See you guys.
Bye.
Party! Let's party on!
Damn, son.
Whew, Raven, I hope Anita doesn't get a chill. That's not a lot she's wearing right now.
Yeah. I think we might have to turn out the temperature of the air conditioning thing. Oh wait, is it the heater? I got stuff
I don't
mixed
know.
up. Anyway, did I just spot Paul next to that Christmas tree over there?
You mean Paul Cram? Ah, yeah. Yes, I see him. Let's go over and say hi.
Hey, Paul! Hi!
Hey, Paul!
Hello, you two.
Hey, it's been a long time. Yeah, how are you doing?
It has been a long time. I'm doing really well. You both need to describe to me what the heck you're wearing.
Okay, I'm wearing this like Tron costume. I'm looking like Tron, but with disco lights. So, yeah, that's how I want to celebrate at the end of the earth. You know.
As you can see, I am a futuristic wizard. So I've got a pointy hat with lights on it, and I have got my robes, but it's one of those technology, tech wear. So, it keeps me warm when I need to be warm, and it keeps me cool when I need to be cool.
Oh, I need one of those because I come from the Midwest of the United States where it gets pretty cold. So if you ever have an extra one of those, let me know. I could use it.
Hey, I like your socks. Nice multicolored rainbow socks.
Yeah, they're striped, white and red stripes, just like my shirt.
But I just can't put my finger to it. Are you supposed to look like a character?
Think about it. Have you ever heard where's ... You can figure it out. I bet you can figure it out. I'm wearing blue jeans. I'm wearing a white and red turtleneck. I'm wearing a little stocking white and red hat. I think I'm missing the glasses. That's the one thing I'm missing.
Where's Paul? Where is...
Ooh, Waldo! Waldo!
Yes, where's Waldo? Bingo, you got it.
Oh, Waldo! Okay.
I love it.
Oh, that's really cute. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thanks. Yeah, somebody thought over there that I was Harry Potter, but I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Harry Potter in a striped outfit. I don't know, but they looked like they were drinking a lot of the punch bowl over there, so I don't know. I'm so glad that you told me what you guys are wearing, because for a second there, I thought that you both were dressed as Christmas trees.
Yeah, I trust Raven to get costumes for us on New Year's. Raven.
I love it.
It's like, you're counting down the new year. Like, it's time to dance, time to, party.
Yeah. No, I wish I would have got more lights on mine, but...
Yeah, so how do you arrive here?
Again, in classic, Midwestern Minnesota, USA style, I arrived via sleigh. Santa Claus would be happy. Yeah, I borrowed Santa's sleigh.
Oh!
Yeah.
But how did you travel through space in a sleigh? Doesn't it get really cold? But what did you do about the black holes and, I don't know, the stars? Wouldn't it affect your way?
I don't know if maybe you don't know this, but Santa Claus's sleigh is magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one, Paul. Raven didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, so today we have Paul Cram, who is an indie actor. He made his career out of acting in underground horror films. So he runs a video blog on YouTube, with his entries on soapbox rants, funny stories about life, working as an actor, and some behind of the scenes of his movies.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
I am an avid watcher of Paul Cram the actor's channel. Quite funny
Are you a
stuff.
watcher or a stalker? What's this?
No, I'm not, but it's always nice to, bask in Paul's energy. It's so full of laughter and fun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I particularly actually enjoyed the Thanksgiving video that he did when he did this taste test of, what was it called? Some grape yogurt recipe, right?
Oh, I wish that it would have been yogurt. Oh my gosh, Persis. It was, I'll just give a quick little rundown so people know what we're talking about. The New York Times newspaper, they came out with a whole bunch of Thanksgiving recipes, and I tried one of them, and it was the one that they kind of bestowed upon Minnesota. And so I made it, and I videoed making it, and then I videoed me eating it for the first time. And I wish they would have put yogurt in it, but they didn't. They put sour cream and grapes together.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then you cook it. And oh gosh, I hope they do not have that at the buffet here because it was wretched.
Nah, don't worry. We only have like cool space cooking food.
I know, but at least no turkeys
Good.
died for that recipe, so you're still safe.
So,
You can-
so
you can-
what? Is
you
it
can-
like a specialty in the Midwest?
Yeah, I think
What
it
is
is,
that?
right?
I don't even understand what you guys are eating.
No, that was it was one of those weird things too. And actually there was like on social media, like there was for Thanksgiving this year, like there was a big outcry by Minnesotans because we all were like, we have never heard of this salad before. please stop telling the world that we eat this because we don't know what this is and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting. I think.
It looks disgusting.
Do you think it could have been a prank?
That's what I
Yeah,
thought. That is
Thanksgiving
exactly
prank,
what I thought.
right?
That is what I thought at first,
Yeah.
and then I started to look at other recipes that they said for other states, and I was like, "Oh, those look really good."
But at least you survived
but-
it. It was a very interesting video. You should do more of those taste tests. I think it's gonna be really interesting.
I'm gonna take your advice. I will. I'm going. I plan on it. I think that this might be a tomboy thing too. Like, from what I understand about your definition of what a tomboy is a tomboy is somebody that they are kind of willing to try new things and be adventurous. And I'm gonna try some more new recipes of food that I've never tried before. Hey everybody, Paul Graham here. Here is what the grape salad looks like cooled down. But I'm gonna try it anyways, and we'll see what happens. So, creme. Oh. I'm just looking at this. Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about it and just do it.
So yeah, like Paul. So our question to you, because you're here at our New Year's party, you're having a really great time at the edge of the universe. We're kind of curious. We want to kind of know what your thoughts for 2015 are, and like, what do you plan to do for 2015? What your thoughts for 2014 are, and what your plans for 2015 are going to be.
Oh gosh, I have a lot. No.
Okay, we'll start the time right now. Oh no, we can't because the war is ending in 30 minutes. You need to see the fireworks.
I have to say that if the world is ending, and I am so thrilled that it is, because I'm sorry, I went out with a bang, because 2014 has been such a fantastically fun year for myself, just in my in my work life. As an actor, I've been able to travel so much around the country and see so many things and meet so many really interesting people, and you two are on that list. I have to say that. I'm sorry.
Yay! Awesome.
How did we meet again?
We met at some intergalactic bar. Do you remember that? Yeah. It was some galaxy far, far away from here.
Totally.
I think I still
have my lightsaber to prove it.
Well, when we first met, I was half passed out on the bar, but we won't tell everybody that.
It's okay, and I won't tell anybody that we spiked your drink.
But I will tell everybody the great fight we had, though. I still have the scars to prove it.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? Those intergalactic police officers had to do their job to break us all apart because we were really fighting at and having a good one at it. I loved it when Persis took the chair and smashed it across my back.
That was me doing my Police Academy impersonation. Of Bob Goldthwait. Hello, everybody, let's get the chair. Let's just crash this.
Yeah, with the chair. You sound like the Hulk. Rawr. I think 2014, it's one of those years that I look back and I'm like, I feel like I've learned a lot too, and I'm so appreciative for that. Just with, I feel like I've learned a lot with life, and it's part of it's aging and getting older, and it's just like I'm finding myself a little bit more happy in my skin, and I'm like, that's always a good thing. And I am really looking forward to 2015. Aren't you too?
I think something good is going to happen in 2015. I just have this feeling. I don't know. I could be wrong. Ask me in a year, but that's how I always feel about every year. I mean, I always go in quite optimistic.
Well, and I feel like it too. I feel like there's something really great. I know if I'm going to start talking about some of the movies that I've been working on, because that has been a really big part of my 2014. And the beautiful thing,
that was my next question.
Well, and you both know about this too, and I'm so excited because you understand when I'm talking about some of the movie production things, is that it's so exciting to me because it's like in 2014 I met all these wonderful people and worked with amazing casts and crews, and then in 2015 these movies will start to be coming, out online, and people will be able to start to see them, and it's so as an actor it's so fun because it's like it's that double. It's like I get two cherries on top of a cake instead of just one.
So how many movies have you made in 2014?
In 2014, I started out the year filming on the coast of Maine, USA, which is on the East Coast, and I was there for 6 months. So I was there for a long time. Wow. And I filmed a really creepy movie called Anniversary, and I am so excited because I have one of the lead parts in the movie.
Yay!
Yes, and so I'm super excited about that. And after that, I came, back to Minnesota for a while, and then I went out to California, back out to Hollywood, and I shot a movie out there not too long ago. It was in October, and it's a really gritty look at Los Angeles and Hollywood and kind of the underbelly of the drug scene there. So I don't think I'm going to show that one to some of my family.
Are you playing the Jesse Pinkman character? Bitch!
Yes, because I'm actually, I'll tell people this, yes, I am playing a drug dealer in that one, so kind of. Well, and I'm excited for you to see Anniversary when it comes out, because that was one of the things where the director...
You've got to hook us up,
Oh, I totally will. I totally will. You know what? I'll get
that
you...
red carpet.
Maybe a screener or something. Yeah. We'll get you something so that you can see it and we can talk about it on your show or something.
Is this
I'll
a horror
promote it.
movie?
Yeah.
The thing is, it is a horror movie, yes, but
Oh no! I'm gonna close my eyes for half of it.
I would actually call it more of like a really dark thriller, because the horror elements are there, but it's driven by the people and the stories and the drama. So
are there any zombies in the movie? No, right?
I can't tell about that part, but on the topic of zombies, I kind of am right there with you. Like that idea that, like that to me would be so freaky, because have you seen the classic old black and white Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Or the Lost Boys,
Yes,
right?
where
From the
there's-
80s. Lost Boys was pretty good.
That's the stuff from Nightmares. I couldn't watch that. My eyes were half closed. I'm like, oh.
Well, and here's something too. Like, I actually, when I'm watching those kind of movies, you know, we can both. You know what? We should watch them together, and I'll keep my eyes shut, and you can keep yours shut, and then person can just tell us.
Person's will be like doing a commentary.
No, actually, I am not really scared these days, you know, because I used to be so spooked out when I was younger at horror films. But now, I think, as I've grown older, and I think I shared this on a very early episode of Tirad when we had a co-host with us who really was into horror films, we both agreed that really these days when it comes to horror, it's not really scary because you've got all these sound effects, and the moment you mute those sound effects or watch a horror movie without the sound, it's actually not that scary.
I agree. Although there was one movie that came out this year in 2014, and I don't know if it came out there where you are. I'm assuming it probably did. And it was called Annabelle.
Oh, not scary.
And it was interesting because when I was out in Hollywood working on that drug drama movie called Imperfect Sky, the other actors were like, hey, we all want to get together and go and watch a movie just kind of as a way to kind of bond and connect and stuff. And so we went and saw that. And there's several scenes in the movie where there's no sound. They actually turn off like all of the atmosphere sounds. And it is so scary. Like I was like, oh, this is really interesting.
Yeah. Actually, the guy who directed that, right, is a guy from Malaysia, actually. His name is James Wong. And
is he really?
Yeah, he's a Malaysian director. But the thing is, he made it in Australia, and he, I think his career took off when he moved to Australia. And he's the guy who worked on The Conjuring. You remember that movie?
Yes.
And everybody said it was pretty scary. It is actually pretty scary because I think the story was pretty strong.
Yes.
And he also currently executive produces American Horror Story, The Freak Show. So
I love American Horror Story.
Yeah.
Can I just say that?
I know a lot of people panned this season, but I kind of like it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys see Jessica Lange's over there? She's sipping some punch too. Just wave. Hello.
There's something wrong about her, don't you think?
In this season or all the previous seasons?
As in over there.
Oh, over there. Oops. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, she doesn't have legs, that's why.
What happened to the legs? Maybe she lost them when she is traveling. They're still on Earth and she...
I think I heard that that's the latest thing in Hollywood though. But you know, it's to just you know, to lose some weight, you just cut your legs off.
Where is Paul again? I couldn't see him anymore. Did you think he's in camouflage again?
Well, I think he's probably lost in the crowd. You probably have to look harder for him. What? It's Team G. Yeah, they just arrived with 15 minutes left before the end of the world. Let's go meet them.
Kenny G is coming?
No! The last time we saw RG was during our Halloween episode. Unfortunately, it didn't end too well for them, which seems to be a trend for all of our guests, isn't it, Raven?
Yeah, wonder why.
Well, luckily they have Well, 9 minus 3 guys, 6 lives, and now they're back. But hi guys! Hello, Andy, Craigs, Belle.
Whoa! What's up?
Hello, hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello. Who are you?
Awesome!
Thank you, that's a thing now. Well, thanks very much for the invitation to this end of year party of yours.
It is just, it's epic, isn't it? It's got everything you ever wanted for a party. It's got party poppers
And punch bowls.
and nibbles and
You're missing a very important thing for any party. Where are the party rings?
party ring.
I've not seen any party rings yet.
Oh!
Those party ring biscuits with those delicious icings.
No, there's not. It's not an official party.
Light years
There's no party
away
rings.
from Earth, yeah.
Like years away, we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
It's on the Earth. We don't.
Get with the program, Belle.
That's just a sign of poor planning. Poor planning.
Yeah. Actually, we have a couple of space AG
All right,
pills
space
here.
party rings.
You can have the red pill, the yellow pill,
Ooh.
the blue pill, the magenta pill,
Oh, yeah.
or the cyan pill. Yeah, it's a buffet spread of pills. Take your pick.
What the fuck is this Jetson bullshit? Where's my steak?
I knew a girl called.
Did she change color or what? Yeah.
I knew a girl called Cyan once. She took a lot of pills.
Could I,
Okay.
Oh, it's a funny story.
You want the orange
could I
pill?
have the red and the yellow and make it orange pill?
Raven, can you check with the chefs and see if they've got like an orange pill?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they ran out of the color.
I'm going to put the red and yellow together. See what happens.
Sorry, hold on.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Question.
I told
So
you.
you've got chefs making pills.
This does sound a little bit suspicious.
Is this like a warehouse in the Manchester from the early
Exactly.
90s?
No, it's our chef machine. We press a button and then the pills come out. You know?
You've got a vending machine of pills.
Yeah.
We're like 1,000 years into the future, man. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. Who eats food? Food is our favorite. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Crazy place is this?
It is literally just like Manchester
I've always loved Manchester.
in the mid 90s. It really is.
I think Bell went to sleep last night and was thinking that he was going to be stuck in 2014, but looks like it's something else. Speaking of 2014, we've got to ask you guys, how has your 2014 been?
Well, hard. Last time we saw you guys, we've been taken back in time. Now we're in the future. Every time we meet up, something crazy happens. Can't we just sit around and have a beer?
My passport is screwed up because of this.
Oh gosh.
It's really messy now.
I feel like I'm Gary Sparrow.
But there's no passport. We don't need a passport.
Why? What's wrong? I mean, you have New
Yeah,
York
seriously.
on your passport. You have a space
Yeah.
station.
We could give you stamps if you want. Yeah, we do have stamps.
No one stamped it in space.
We nearly died. You just left us there in New York to
Yeah, that
try and
was
fight
kind of
it off.
unfortunate, but you came. Look, you made it.
It's true. I don't even know how we got out of there.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
You guys are starting a new nation.
Yeah,
Like,
G Nation.
Nation. What happened?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that died.
So what happened?
Well, it hasn't exactly died. It's just it's surprisingly difficult to
Yeah.
promote one of the greatest nations in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, I was looking for the flag.
Yeah, where exactly is it actually? I couldn't figure it out. Is it in London or is it in the middle of the ocean or in a tunnel?
Well, the idea came about originally because Cornwall originally wanted to gain independence from the country, and we thought that was kind of ridiculous because of the idea of why is a small section of the United Kingdom wanting independence. So then we thought we should have our own nation, the RG Nation, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Oh, if you can find history the way you guys are traveling in time.
Well, truth be told, I became king and power went to my head, and
Yeah, Michael Bell was a lucky one because
I kind of became a tyrant. And yeah, one thing led to another. You know.
yeah, he was lucky because he said dibs on king, and I was like, oh fuck, dibs on queen. Oh shit.
And so, what are your plans for 2015? What's going to happen?
Yeah, is there gonna be a rebellion by the forces or what?
Well, that's an interesting plot line, which I think we need to develop further for 2015, in all honesty.
Who cares about 2015? We're massively in the future now. Yay! Party.
I want to ask you guys. I have a personal question because I was following like most of your videos. Not well. You guys were doing like this intense video thing in October, right? You had like Vlogtober.
Oh yeah, Vlogtober.
Yeah.
How was that? Like all three of you came up with like separate individual videos of your daily life.
It almost killed us.
Horrible.
Almost killed us, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was bloody horrible.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to come up with some sort of semi-original content every single day. And then not only that, but record it, then try and publish it to YouTube, which takes 8 hours. So it's absolutely mad.
Wait, how does it take 8 hours to publish to YouTube? Why?
Yeah, how did...
YouTube takes forever to upload. Like a 3-minute video will take like 4 hours.
No, because I think what's going on is because they have these filters, right? They have these robots in the system that check your video before it actually goes up, right? Yeah.
That sounds like
Yeah.
bullshit.
I shot mine in IMAX, so you know when you film in IMAX, it just takes ages to upload.
Because we want our viewers to have the best quality possible. But even coming up with an unoriginal idea, it still takes some time to actually film it and record it. And I admire the people who just managed to plan all this well in advance, like Biscuit and Braun, who they spent one weekend recording everything they needed to do for like a week's worth of content, and then they just spoon feed every day, which is some of the things I tried to do with some of the recordings, but a lot of the time it's like you wake up in the morning and you go, fuck, I've got to go to work, and I've got to come back, and then I've got to think of an episode to record, and then I've got to record it, and then I've got to edit it, and then I've got to upload. These things takes a whole bunch of time.
Like I know Andy did a lot of his stuff on the fly, and I know Belle, you did a lot of the stuff in your house, but like, and some of you, like Grex, you took some of your videos outdoors, right? Like I remember the one that you did. Oh God, what was the one where you spewed stuff out? This is how you write a script, and then you spew all this shit out, or something like that.
That actually happened. I just really couldn't think of anything at all. And I missed a deadline, but the whole idea of spewing out shit.
Grex has recently moved house, and it's actually on an Indian burial ground, and he's just been taken over by loads of spirits. So, yeah, that was just happening. Yeah.
Poltergeist.
Oh, do you know what? It's that lull, isn't it? You know, your Christmas, you've got all the excitement of Christmas. You build up to it. You've got the fantastic Christmas spirit, and then there's that lull where we are now on Monday the 29th.
It's like the afterglow, except it doesn't feel warm and fuzzy. It just feels all heavy and gloomy.
Or that bit after a wank where you just want to kill yourself.
Yeah, exactly. When you think, oh my god, why did I use that material?
Why did I do that?
Questions?
I'm grown, man.
Immediate questions. What material have you been using, Grex?
This week I was using
yes, carry on. Traditional material.
The traditional materials, yes.
Silk.
Yes.
Right. Silky touch. Good. And Michael Bell of the internet.
Sandpaper.
Okay. It's been a rough week.
Hey! Well, that's a fantastic way to start off the show of Welcome to the RG Podcast, episode 51.
That's right, words are good, Grax. Words are good. Welcome.
RG fans out there, what can we expect for the podcast in 2015? Jang, jang, jang!
It's quite useful because for the RG Podcast Series 2 2015, we are now just going to have a ghost section, so it's quite useful.
Well, we have Ghost Michael Bell, who does some fantastic green screen effects.
I love Ghost Michael Bell. Ghost Michael Bell's amazing.
Andy?
Yeah, apart from Ghost.
Lots of hilarity.
And fantastic humorousness. And we're going to try out this new idea of releasing little cartoon strips of the cartoon videos of the RG podcast sections. Because one thing I did in Vlogtober was I released a couple of cartoons based upon the stories that I was speaking on the podcast, because I needed to fill up Vlogtober. But the weirdest thing is, people actually really liked it. So we thought, you know what? If we set it up properly, then we can release these videos on a weekly basis straight after the podcast. So it would help. It would give something more back to the listeners to watch these videos and then go, oh, that's rather cool.
So effectively they'll get like a little 5-minute comic strip of a section of the show. So if it's Texas Psychic Horse or a burning question, or it could be just what's happened in the week, or a section of news, or even Mike's poem or something like that. So it's a nice little visual treat for the listeners. So we get to treat their eyes and their ears now, and that I feel is almost all of the senses until we go to the full scratch and sniff comedy
and the touchy-feeliness of the comedy as well.
Next question. Where do you find the time?
Who drew the comics, actually? Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
I drew the first cartoon in my lunch break at work for an hour on my humongous Samsung Galaxy Note 3 with the stylus on it.
Awesome!
Oh, God.
Plug.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh, other tablets are available.
Tablets. But the thing is, I just drew it on quickly on the fly. I go, fuck, let's just draw something, and just churn it out.
It's really interesting because the way Grax perceives all of us came out in that first video. So obviously, so Michael Bell, I think he was wearing all black. Obviously, it's Michael Bell.
That's true. That's exactly how I see life.
Yeah, if anything, and he wasn't even wearing a leather jacket.
In Grax's cartoons, I'm probably about a stone lighter, so it's great.
Come back down, Belle. Come back down.
I found myself a magic sofa, okay? You're not taking this away from me.
Anyway, it's time for our rapid fire. We have a few questions for you guys.
Is it RG versus? Is it RG versus?
Oh, an
RG versus!
So, Raven, our space Trekkie mistress, is going to ask you the first question.
Yes.
But she's also known by her alias, which is Barbatron.
Yeah.
Which is an amalgamation of Barbarella and Tron. So, Barbatron.
Barbatron. Wow.
Barbatron, will you please give our esteemed guests the first question, please? Yeah, we're now esteemed our floaty.
We're esteemed now, lads. Go on, go us.
Had to happen eventually, didn't it?
It's a few thousand years in the future, so you guys have become esteemed along the way. So.
Okay. We died in a steamrolling accident.
So choose a song to represent you all for the year of 2014. Okay. Like, what is the one song
that defines RG?
RG for 2014. Only one song.
Help by the Beatles.
2014, Andy. Did you get caught in the time warp?
I don't know.
I don't know any music for 2014.
No way. All I can really think is Dragonland's Neverending Story, which is like a cover of the Neverending Story song by a metal band. It's really awesome. You should check it out on YouTube. But in terms of songs that came out from 2014...
what about each of you? What is the song that defines each of you? Like
There's
Ed, Rex, Belle.
Okay, I'm going to choose Don't by Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
It's just got a good title. Don't. I don't like Ed Sheeran either, but if it's a song that says Don't Do It...
Hang on, if I don't like Ed Sheeran and you don't like Ed Sheeran, how on earth is he successful? Does anyone here like Ed Sheeran? Hands up.
Maybe it's because he just infiltrates everybody's iTunes, like what YouTube did.
But if none of us like...
Oh, you too.
So did I say YouTube? Sorry.
I thought it was you too.
You too. Like what YouTube did. Damn you, YouTube!
Maybe he just infiltrates everybody's iTunes downloads, like what U2 did.
Oh, that's much better, guys. Much better.
I actually woke up the other day and I had 2 tickets to U2's new tour in my bed. So, you know.
Good one.
Cheeky Bono. Cheeky Bono.
Yeah.
Damn yous.
Grax, what's the song that defines you?
It's not songs of my life, but Brody Dale's album this year is amazing, and Of Mice and Men as well were great, and Kate Tempest's album was great. So go listen to those if that's a music thing.
I'll tell you, in my case, In my case, I've recently been listening to the Killer Instinct Season 1 album by Mike Gordon. Or Mick Gordon, I think his name is. It's for the Killer Instincts on the Xbox One. It's such an amazing soundtrack, and his work is brilliant.
Okay, we gotta go check it out. Next rapid fire question. What's the naughtiest thing you did in 2014?
Oh no! Of course, we had the
The Fringe.
Edinburgh.
Bigotry.
I'm not.
In jokes.
Yeah. The Edinburgh Fringe. Yeah. The show.
What's so naughty about it? You guys?
Yeah, what was so naughty?
Oh, you should have been there, love. You should have been there.
Okay, so you wake up in another place or without your clothes or what?
Oh no, those years are gone. Those years are gone.
It was all the stuff that we did after doing the RG podcast live at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. After we did our show, anything goes.
The naughtiest thing, I don't know. We did some late night dancing a few times, didn't we, Michael Bell? We did some air guitar.
Yes, that was good.
Air guitar dancing.
I'm trying to think what the naughtiest thing I did. This has been quite a.
Have you stolen any fruit?
Yeah.
What about?
Did you steal anyone's dog, Belle?
Have you been out scrumping?
Yeah.
Have anyone been out scrumping?
Has anyone done any bigamy?
No.
Yeah. Did you do a poo in someone's backyard or? You know?
I've not.
Do you pee in a swimming pool?
No.
Grax, I'm looking at you on this one.
Belle, you're so boring. Okay, bye.
I stabbed a clown in the neck. That's quite.
It's true, he did. Well, he was a bit demonic, so.
Go right for the juggler.
No. Actually, Michael Bell stabbed the clown in the neck. I hit the clown with
a Spanish book.
That's quite bad. Yeah, I hit it in the face with a book.
I stabbed the clown in the neck.
No, it's actually a Spanish book, wouldn't you know?
With a book of all weapons? A book?
Spanish dictionary,
Spanish dictionary.
Yeah, it's how you kill a clown.
Atrocious.
We've only killed 3 people this year. Is that naughty enough?
Nice. Yeah, that's very naughty. I know it's 3,000, but do you guys remember your last dinner of 2014?
Yeah. What did you just had? That was just a couple of few hours ago. Like, you know.
Ironically, Michael Bell's on a lot of pills at the moment, so it probably hasn't differed.
Yeah, he's on pills, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Speaking of, oh my god, my pill buffet, it's been raided.
The last thing that I ate in 2014, as the ambassador of the RG Nation, was a Ferrero Rocher.
Of course.
Yes.
Excelente.
Excelente. Ambassador, you're spoiling us with your Ferrero Rocher. Excelente.
Grax?
Is it a huge thing in UK, Ferrero Rocher?
No, it's just a huge thing for Andy. He can't get enough of the stuff.
This is a huge thing in Singapore, actually.
Ferrero Rochers?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You're shitting me.
People think that they've just added on a few more, levels of class just by eating Ferrero Rocher. Oh, you're bloody classy. Oh, I'm having a Ferrero Rocher. Oh.
The ambassador's receptions are noted in society for their host's exquisite taste that captivates his guests.
好刺激了
Ferrero Rocher, a taste sensation, rich, luxurious, unique. Excelente.
Monsieur, with Ferrero Rocher, you're really spoiling us.
Ferrero Rocher, a sign of
my
taste.
my question to you guys, my question to you guys, have they screwed up all the adverts and made them all trendy and new? Because the current Ferrero Rocher advert in this country doesn't have any awkward looking people in penguin suits at a dinner party with a man going, "Oh, ambassador," and then a butler or slave presenting the Ferrero Rocher. What they have now is a number of very pretty, attractive ladies dancing around a bit in the snow with some sort of chirpy music eating Ferrero Rocher.
Yes.
I disagree.
But that's what 2014's all about, Andy. You got to get out of the past. No one does dinner suits and dinner jackets like they did in the 90s anymore.
No, but the thing is, in Asia, I think they did a weird crossover. They got these girls, to go into the Kit Kat ad. So they kind of got stuck with the polar bear that was stuck in the Kit Kat igloo ad,
Another question.
Girls and Kit.
Another question. This is an interesting one. On the RG podcast episode 0, which was the pilot episode of the RG podcast, the first one we did, Grax and I were sat there in a pub, and we sort of said, we're going to do a podcast. Let's just record. Well,
why wasn't Belle involved? He wasn't born yet.
I wasn't born yet.
Hold on. Well, there's a story here. Let's
Okay. Shh. It's story time, kids.
So Grex and I were in this bar. And we thought, okay, let's set up 30 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So the third ever contributor to the RG podcast was Michael Bell of the internet at MichaelBell86. He wrote in, and I believe he was discussing about Kit Kats.
Yes.
Now on episode 0, we had a debate, Grex and I, about Kit Kats and Kit Kat flavours, and actually Grex was talking about Kit Kat Chunkies, but also other Kit Kats, and we knew.
Oh, it was
that
where
there
Kit
were.
Kats should be stored.
Well, no, it was about flavours. It was about the particular flavours of Kit Kats, and then we did a thing about the large Kit Kat Chunkies and melting them all into massive bars of Kit Kats, look like a pixie and ripping off Bill Bailey. But anyway, we were. But Grex was adamant that there were lots and lots of other flavours, and he was asking the internet to present.
Yes, there is
whether
actually.
or not there were other flavours.
Okay.
Well, because we know that where you guys are, there's lots and lots and lots of other flavours of Kit Kat. But where we are, we get bugger all.
The RG podcast, sponsored by Kit Kat.
Yeah, they were.
Well, we only get 3 or 4 flavours.
You get one choice.
Yeah, but that's the thing I don't understand. Why you guys all get all the big ones? Like.
No, but you see, whatever we make up for flavors, you guys make up for in size. You get all the freaking jumbo size Kit Kats, jumbo size Ferrero Rochers. We get just morsels of these chocolates, but here you go. Here you little Asians, you little petite Asians. Come on, have your flavors now. Come get your little morsels of chocolate.
Yeah, a tiny one.
You make me feel good, ladies.
And speaking of RG, we forgot to promote RG, and so we just want to tell our listeners before the world ends, go check out their website at rgproductions.com. That's AHHGEE. You can find their videos on their YouTube channel, YouTube channel as well, because they do crossovers. And subscribe to their podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, where else? SoundCloud. RG podcast, AHHGEE. Or connect with them on Twitter and Facebook as RG Prod.
Or stalk them on Twitter.
So that's the one.
Thank you very much.
So basically, New Year's resolutions, guys. Last question: yay or nay? Are you up for it?
Are we gonna hashtag New Year resolutions?
Hashtag
Hashtag burning questions. Hashtag RG podcast. Hashtag.
I think. Hashtag New Year resolution. I think for us, at least for me, it's just to do what we're doing, but more of it, and expand more into podcasting, interviews, but get back into videos and start churning out videos on a regular basis. I miss doing that.
Are you going to clone yourselves next year?
That's how else are we going to be able to make all this great content?
It's okay. Raven has a pill for that as well. Yeah.
I'd like an army of Grax. That's what I would like.
Yes. So you're gonna grow them in your RG nation, or the army?
Yeah, I think.
Shh! Don't tell everyone. How are we gonna do the invasion now?
And an army of NDs and an army of Bells. Wow.
No, we've got the RG Science Lab. We're working on that right now. We're gonna physically pollute the planet.
It's not been successful. I have to be honest.
To be fair, they'd seen me coming, so
What happened? Did they become shorter, or they turned into a female version?
Oh, the female Grax! I would marry that thing in an instant.
First I puke and then there's an explosion. What just happened here? One moment we were counting down and now we're swimming in the body of water.
I can't. I'm not a good swimmer. Help!
You're on your own there, dude.
I don't even know where we are. What the fuck we are? I mean, but it smells like punch. Like a spiked fruit punch. I can even smell the freaking mocha. What?
Wait. Why is the liquid tilting?
Did we nearly got eaten alive? And what is with all the saliva? And why is this saliva all over me? Ew,
Oh my god, that
saliva
idiot
is
who
this.
nearly... You know what? That idiot that nearly drank us looks just like you.
What?
Well, a gigantic version of you.
Huh? What is going on?
I
Wait,
think so. I don't know.
those things over there in front of us, are they like gigantic pills or something?
Pills? Again? Pills?
Yeah, they look big though. Like they're like 4 times our size. What?
God, I thought we got rid of these pills. Oh no! It shrunk in size. Looks like we're in the middle of a party.
Okay. Hey, wait. I think I see. You know those 2 tomboys over there. I think they're ours.
Huh?
They're like us. They're those 2 guys. They're ours. They're essentially us. They're even wearing the same clothes as we are wearing right now. Our discotheque spacesuits.
Fuck! I knew it. We went back in time. This is 30 minutes before we count down to a new year as the world ends right now at the edge of the universe. What the?
What?
Oh my god! Are we caught in some kind of time warp?
My head hurts. My head hurts. What the fuck is going on? I don't get this interstellar shit. Ah!
What is this? Am I caught in some kind of freaking 10-dimensional plane or something? What's going on?
Crap. But I know what we should be doing right now. We need to warn these people to get out. We need to warn ourselves to get out of here before we explode into nothingness. I don't know. What should we do?
Oh, wait a minute. Your watch.
Uh-huh.
Remember? It was
What?
on a time loop. Remember? Remember?
Okay. Yeah, something about the movie and he's doing shit to the watch. Oh, okay.
That freaking explosion kind of did your head in, didn't it? Anyway, grab the minute hand and I grab the hour hand and let's turn it in an anti-clockwise direction.
Okay. Come on. Let's push. Come on.
3,
Oh.
2, 1, push!
Oh. I'm not giving birth, am I? Oh.
No.
Speaking of that, dude. Hey, come on, look at my watch. You know this analog watch I had? I'm wearing right now? The hour and the second hands are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. What the? Dude, is he trying to tell us something? You know? It's so strange.
Of course it is, dumb ass.
Oi, watch your mouth, okay? I'm the key to our salvation.
Watch my mouth. What about your mouth? Hey, and that's why we're truly doomed. Anyway, now I understood the frustration Matthew McConaughey's character in Interstellar. At least, I mean, it's so much confusion. At least he had a smart daughter.
So you're trying to imply that I'm dumb?
I think so.
Whatever. Anyway, how about let's try another tactic to get the attention of both of us. We need to reach out to both of us.
Wait, isn't there another version of us somewhere else?
Oh, that is confusing.
I don't know.
Oh no, let's just like swim towards the window right now and see what's going on. Let's jump on the window.
Yeah, guess we don't have much choice or time.
Yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate means.
Okay, we are at the window and oh, there's another version of us.
Huh?
Okay, and we're about to walk to Lakeisha.
Let's hope I will puke again at the end of this episode and that I don't fall sick. Let's hope it stays over. Come on.
No! Okay, come on, let's climb over here and bang the windows. See if it works. Wait, hang on.
Yeah?
Hey, did you hear something? I swear I heard someone tapping on the windows. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What the hell is that?
Come on, guys! This space is going to explode! Get out of here! Take the space shuttle back to Earth!
Yes, guys! You need to leave! Now!
No! Oi! Listen to us! Oi! Where are you going? Oi! Don't go to Lakeisha! Get out of here!
I guess it's not a good idea to have a countdown party at the edge of the universe, right before the world is about to end.
Yeah, we should have gone to the Big Bang Burger Bar instead to witness the birth of the universe. And they serve better burgers there. Like, no, you remember those Paul mentioned? Yeah, instead of these silly pills. Oh my goodness, I don't want to see another pill again ever.
I bet we'll be shitting pills by the end of January. Yeah. Well, still, it's a good thing that the world has ended, because I forgot to leave out $1 for Milliways before we left Earth in 2014.
Holy smokes! You forgot! Oh my goodness, you would. There'll be so much freaking interest. It will be hell of an expensive party.
Yep, and well, we'll deal with that when we come to that bridge, won't we? Anyway, thanks for listening, folks. If you enjoyed this episode of Tomboy T-Rod, don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes and Stitcher and give us feedback. We have also got a great website with everything you want to read about being a tomboy in today's world, so check it out at www.tomboy-tarts.com.
And if you just want to connect with us outside of the show, we are also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Tumblr. Just type Tomboy Tarts.
And if you have any inquiries about advertising, collaborating, or appearing on this podcast or our blog, drop us an email at tomboy.tarts@gmail.com. Because we are everywhere. Everywhere. So until the next 2 weeks, when we will be back on iTunes and everywhere else, ciao and adios, amigos.
Happy New Year!